embracing the now, the profound wisdom of do not worry about tomorrow. In the ceaseless currents of human existence, there is a pervasive tendency to cast our gaze forward, to anticipate, to plan, and perhaps most frequently, to worry about what tomorrow may bring. This innate inclination, while sometimes a driver of progress, often becomes a heavy burden, robbing us of the present moment's richness and peace. It is against this backdrop of future-oriented anxiety that the profound wisdom of Matthew 6:34 resonates with timeless clarity. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. This isn't a call to recklessness or apathy, but rather a profound invitation to anchor ourselves in the present, to focus our energies on what lies within our immediate sphere of influence, and to cultivate a deep trust in the unfolding of life. The human mind, with its remarkable capacity for foresight, often becomes a prisoner of its own projections. We conjure scenarios, both plausible and improbable, and then expend vast amounts of emotional and mental energy worrying about them. The irony, however, is that a significant portion of what we worry about never actually comes to pass. Our anxieties are frequently directed at hypothetical futures, at what-ifs that exist only in the landscape of our imagination. This incessant preoccupation with tomorrow not only drains our vitality, but also distracts us from the opportunities and challenges of today. It can lead to paralysis, preventing us from taking necessary actions in the present, because we are too consumed by the potential pitfalls of a future that may never materialize as we imagine it. The quote urges us to recognize this futility, to understand that worrying about tomorrow does not prevent sorrow. It merely prevents joy today. The second part of the verse, each day has enough trouble of its own, offers a pragmatic and life by its very nature is replete with daily tasks, unexpected challenges, and immediate responsibilities. These are the troubles that demand our attention, our problem-solving skills, and our resilience right now. By focusing on these present-day issues, we engage in productive action rather than speculative anxiety. When we commit to handling the demands of the current day, we are not only more effective, but also experience a sense of accomplishment and control. Attempting to shoulder the burdens of both today and an imagined tomorrow is an unsustainable endeavor, leading to overwhelm and burnout. The wisdom here lies in recognizing our capacity is finite and best applied to the immediate, manageable segments of time. A core implication of this teaching is the imperative to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. Much of our worry stems from attempting to exert influence over circumstances that are entirely beyond our grasp, the actions of others, global events, or unforeseen future contingencies. This misdirection of energy is not only ineffective, but also deeply frustrating. The quote redirects our focus inward towards our responses, our efforts, and our attitudes in the present moment. We can control our preparation, our diligence, our kindness, and our perseverance today. By concentrating on these controllable elements, we empower ourselves, transforming anxiety into agency. This shift in perspective allows us to act decisively within our sphere of influence, rather than being paralyzed by the vastness of the uncontrollable. Implicit in the admonition not to worry about tomorrow is an encouragement to cultivate a degree of trust that things will, in some way, work out, or that we will possess the necessary resources and resilience to navigate whatever challenges arise. This isn't a call for naive optimism, but rather a robust form of acceptance and adaptability. It acknowledges that while we cannot predict or control every outcome, we can trust in our own capacity to respond, to learn, and to grow. This trust can be rooted in personal experience, in a spiritual belief system, or simply in the inherent human capacity for resilience. It frees us from the need to meticulously plan for every conceivable negative outcome, allowing us to approach the future with a more open and less fearful mindset. It fosters an inner strength that understands that even in adversity, there is potential for growth and new beginnings. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own, is more than just a piece of advice. It is a blueprint for a more peaceful and effective way of living. It invites us to shed the heavy cloak of future anxiety, to embrace the immediacy of the present, and to channel our energies into productive action rather than debilitating worry. By focusing on what we can control today, by addressing the challenges that are truly before us, and by cultivating a deep trust in our capacity to adapt, we unlock a profound sense of freedom. This philosophy allows us to live more fully, to appreciate the fleeting beauty of each moment, and to approach life's inevitable troubles with a grounded and to live by this wisdom is to truly live.